I'm from the East Coast, but out here working in Alaska.
Hey. Take note, bro.
So that was the Fairbanks North Pole sign. Fairbanks is in 2 miles, and the North Pole is in 16 miles. The Santa Claus lays in soccer theory. I see Fairbanks in the distance. It's been a 12-something hour day, and I have some comments. The bike, amazing. The enduro, super useful for all the slippery, slidey stuff, the slick, mud, gravel, etc. Super useful. The tires, Dunlop Trail Max Mission, very solid, very solid. Liked it a lot. Leaving Fairbanks for Dawson City, Yukon Territories, Canada. We're looking forward to about a 9-hour drive, along with a ferry and a border crossing. Yay! What a day! What a day! What a day! All right. Good morning, Fairbanks. Good morning, Alaska. This is Take Note Bro speaking. I haven't done any interviews. This, I guess, has just been some me time. I've learned a lot these days, for sure. Plus, my soul has been enriched. Not only by the people I've talked to, but by the things I've seen, the thoughts I've thought. I've shared a bunch, bi-directionally. The Tanana River. Oh my word! This is a broad river. Historic road has half a mile. It's pretty interesting. And there continues the pipeline, right? Check this out. The pipeline is set up in zigzags. Guess why? I'll tell you. It's set up in zigzags because of the freeze-thaw cycle, because of the changes in temperature. So when it expands and contracts, if it's in a zigzag, it's not going to come undone because it has like Teflon joints, which are a bit flexible. And it zigzags directly over fault lines because this is an earthquake area. So if there's an earthquake, it allows, again, for flexibility on top of those fault lines due to the Teflon joints in each of the big tubes. The pipeline it has 11 pumping stations. It's something like 877 miles long. Goes from Prudhoe Bay to Valdez, and it was engineered to last, I think, a bit before year 2000. So now they're continually working to replace it because it's 20-something years, 23 years past its engineering useful life. So right now it's working kind of on borrowed time. Some fellow bikers on a gorgeous Alaska day entering Delta Junction. There's a moose right there looking at me. He was grazing. And there he goes. Oh well, nice. We saw a moose. Ha! Doesn't respond well to honks. We're back to the mountains. Such a beautiful sight.
Smiling face for everyone. Life can be so beautiful when you stop and charge and roll. Just be free.
All right. Thanks very much for this moment. What's your name? First name?
I'm Carl.
Carl. Hi, Carl. I'm Marco. Thanks very much once again. So, Carl, I already gave you a little bit of background. I'm interested because, I see the world being a little complicated in many respects. So, I'm interested in kind of finding out what makes people happy. So, Carl, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy is that I'm able to go. I'm physically able to see.
You get nervous because you're going to be
No,
a
no.
film star? Okay.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good.
I'm physically able and fortunate enough to be financially able and have family that supports me to see different parts of the world, different parts of the country. I'm from the East Coast, but out here working in Alaska for the season, and so I'm really fortunate to be able to do that. And
Travel and activity makes
and just seeing new things, especially wildlife and being outside.
What do you think we could do as people, as individuals, to make the world a less polarized place?
I think the biggest thing is taking a moment to be in the moment and willing to listen to someone's story. Don't, even if you don't agree with someone on an opinion, on a belief, listen to what brought them to that or why they think that. And maybe there's some empathy and maybe there's some common ground there and room to, if you're to have an open discussion with them about such topics if you get the background.
It's so hard to come by empathy because people are getting played by much of the media, right? So it's hard to get them to take a step back and remember to put themselves in the other person's shoes.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Total agreement. Thank you very much, Carl.
Thanks.
There you go.
Hey, take note, bro.